Hey there, Alyssa J. Dillon here. We are going to talk about how you can embrace the CEO mindset and your daily blueprint for unstoppable success. This is your non-negotiables. So, number one, I want to introduce this topic and help you realize that this is going to be a pivotal shift in your professional journey. I know a lot of you are here, you're ready for the action items, you want to do the things, but it all comes down to belief and the foundations that we set in this program. So, today's focus on the CEO mindset is a transformative approach that emphasizes the importance of daily, non negotiable tasks that set the foundation for enduring success. It's about our dedication to consistent actions that will cultivate growth, learning, and well being. Listen, we are at a reflection point, right? It's the illusion of outcome over process, over progress. Maybe in the past, you have been fixated on the end goal while missing out on the growth that is happening right now in this moment. In this moment. What are your most recent small victories that you have experienced on this journey that you are overlooking, that you are deciding aren't those big, great scale victories? They're not good enough. And one day you will look back and realize that all of these small victories have led you to this big outcome, right? And so I want to help you remember right now on this journey that all of your recent small victories, that all the small victories you have and you experience throughout this process, throughout the progress that you make, are going to add up to the outcome. So I want you to help you remember your potential, that you are in control. This isn't about me as a coach. This isn't about me as a teacher or a mentor. This isn't about a core curriculum or you going through slide decks or these templates I give you. This is you remembering that you are in control every single day of your life and how you show up and how you define success. So I gave you an affirmation here, and I'd love for you to say it out loud with me. I possess the ability to achieve my aspirations. I define my success through persistence, not chance. And whenever you find yourself in a position where things are not going your way, I want you to remember this. I want you to remember that you are in control, that you define your success, that it's not by chance, it is through persistence and perseverance. Failure is not the end. It is simply a signal to pivot and learn and persevere. There will be times where you do not always get the outcome you desire. It will happen over and over and over again. I will continue to show up as a vulnerable leader for you and remind you that every day I am overcoming obstacles, and I hope that you can learn from my greatest weaknesses. But you will have to overcome your own obstacles. The reality is, this is likely not the first program you've been in, right? There has been a barrier breakdown before you came here. And I want you to ask yourself really quick, what's already holding you back? Is it truly external, or could it be, is it possible that is it a comfort of a familiar excuse? Because if it was truly someone external, you would likely have already overcome that. Remember, we're here to make money, not excuses. So I want you to list your common excuses, and I want you to confront their validity. What do you often say to yourself? I can't go on camera because I'm not good at it. My hair doesn't look good. My makeup isn't right for my women. Maybe for the men, I'm going bald. My service isn't that good. My kids are in the background. I want you to just take a few minutes and take a look at me. Remember me as an example. I made my first $1 million before I even had internet. My kids were at home with me. I was basically the hot mess express. Yet I decided, right? We can have an excuse or we can create the outcome. It all comes down to belief and decision. Identify and write down the key resources that are available to you already that you have not fully leveraged for yourself. What have you not fully been leveraging? Social media? Community groups? A mentor? It is time to awaken that inner Titan, friends. We are here to do more. The fabricated barriers. Reality check. I want you to assess your skills, resources, support, and time, and plan one action you can take today that defies these perceived limitations. Defy your perceived limitations. Can you do that for me today and every day? If you can start doing this every day and stop asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Start asking yourself, how can I overcome these perceived limitations and defy what everyone says cannot happen? A great example of this is everyone told me to not do an in-person event for the first time. You have to do virtual. You have to just do a small retreat first. You will not be profitable. Yet, here I am. Yet, that's what I did. So accept the challenge. Embrace discomfort and outline one uncomfortable but necessary task that you can commit to this week. Already, your commitment to excellence, right? You can choose a book, a podcast, or a training. Like this one you're in right now to engage with. Track your insights, the learning, your outcomes. Create a sacred space and time. Schedule in daily me time for mental health and clarity, and commit to journaling or meditation, right? Every single day. Take the time for your mental health and clarity. Remember, physical vitality is just as important. Have a health plan. Leaders, learners, seven-figure earners, they have a plan for being healthy. They are athletes. You are an athlete. What we do is not easy. Create a weekly exercise schedule. Hydration and nutrition goals are important, right? Have a plan to grow and nurture your audience. Plan for daily outreach and content creation. Cultivate connections, right? Set intentions for self-care and relationship building activities. So in closing, are you ready to integrate these non-negotiables into your daily routine? I want you to share your commitment in the comments, and let's pave the way to your personal and professional pinnacle together. Remember, the CEO mindset is about consistency, performing ordinary tasks with extraordinary dedication and precision. So let's begin this journey of excellence together.